Hey everybody, it is Brett Sarin with the North Valley Agents at Corcoran Platinum Living. How are you today? Wanted to bring you a video dealing with one of the top things that is coming up in my conversations with people who are considering buying or selling in this extremely active market. Okay, and it's a reasonable question, and I want to deal with some of the things behind it, but also help alleviate some concerns that are present given everything that we've been going through over the past year or so. And the question is are the mortgage forbearances that we have in the U.S., people who own their homes and they have been taking advantage of forbearance, the flexibility has been given with that, when they are going to have to start paying that again, is it going to cause a delinquency crisis? Is it going to cause a foreclosure crisis in the U.S.? Okay, and so I started looking into this, and the good news is no, it will not. At least not here in the greater Phoenix area, and shouldn't nationwide. Okay, and here's why. Right, so right now in the U.S. there are 82.8 million homeowners in the United States. Okay, nearly 83 million. And the number that are in forbearance are 2.6 million as of the latest report I could find. 2.6 million homeowners are in forbearance. And that's a lot of people, don't get me wrong. But when you compare it to the total homeowners that we have, it's really only just over 3% of our current homeowners are in forbearance. Okay. Now, we also have over or nearly $19 trillion, $18.72 trillion in equity, homeowner equity in the U.S. Okay, and part of the reason why that's important is because people are concerned. It feels a lot like the run up to the recession before, right? And it seems to have a lot of similar traits, and so that's where a lot of this concern is coming from. That they either don't want to buy and then have a recession occur or a housing collapse occur, or they're just concerned about their own home's value. Again, both of which are very reasonable. But one of the key differences between now and then is the amount of equity that homeowners have. So again, $18.72 trillion in equity in homes in the United States currently. And in 2007, I have notes here to make sure to bring you the right information. So in 2007, at the height of home ownership before the recession, just over 78 million homeowners at the time. So we have basically 5 million more homeowners now than then. And there were 10 million homes that were lost in the recession, okay, due to the financial hardships that were experienced. So that was nearly 13% of all homeowners lost their homes in the recession, okay? So 3% now versus 13% before. Now, the total homeowner equity in 2005 at the height, again before it all started to come down, was 13 trillion, right? So we have nearly 19 trillion now, 13 trillion then, almost 50% more equity in homes now than then. So what does that mean? So you put it all together, it means it was nearly 400 times worse in 2007 at the run up to the recession and the collapse. It was nearly 400 or over 400 times worse then than it is now. Now, that's great. It should be a big reason why we're not going to experience it before, but realize that nearly or over half of all homeowners are either equity rich in their home or the home is owned entirely free and clear. Okay, which will make a big difference for a lot of that. If people are in hardship with the deferments, then that's going to make a difference. So we may see some sales as a result of that, but it's not going to be to the same effect. Now, that's another key point also that's important to remember. I realize this one is a little bit more technical than what we typically go into, but it's all very important. So to have deferment, to have the forbearance, right? You did not need to demonstrate hardship in this case. You only needed to simply claim it. Okay, so many of the people who have, through uncertainty, through very valid reasons, taken this, may be able to resume the payment. So just because they need to begin making those payments again doesn't mean that they're going to lose the house. Now, if you are in financial distress, okay, there likely are options to help you. Okay, so speak with your local lender, reach out to me, and put you in touch with people who can help you identify your options. Okay, but that's a key thing to remember amongst all these things. So now, let's say all 3.14% of homeowners who are in forbearance do in fact actually default or otherwise sell their home. What does that mean? So I took a second and projected that into the greater Phoenix area just for reference, okay? And so what that would mean is nearly 35,000 homes in the greater Phoenix area, because we have 1.69 million homeowners in the greater Phoenix area. Okay, we'll round it up to say 1.7. So if all 3.14% of those, and if that number is true for us, if all of them did in fact default and needed to put their homes on the market, then that would be basically 35,000 homes. 35,000 homes. And we have right now, as of the time that I did this, we had about 3,400 homes available on the MLS. So it'd be 10 times the amount that's currently available. But the crazy thing is that it's actually right in line with what we consider a balanced market. Okay, 6 months of supply would be 39,000 homes. And so our current active supply, in combination with every single one of those hardships, would still be less than a balanced market in the greater Phoenix area. And I can tell you there's so much demand that's out there that we probably wouldn't even skip a beat. Right now, I don't have a crystal ball, I can't tell you that for sure, but that's my gut on it. And so if you have questions about this, if you're concerned about what it means for you, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can reach me directly, 480-401-2330, 480-401-2330. You can comment on this video, or you can direct message me. I'd be happy to answer those questions. Thanks so much, guys. We'll talk with you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.